Bafethu saphinde sahlangana kwi-SNL Academy. Namhlanje I just want to touch on some very important information that we just got from the governor of the Reserve Bank, South African Reserve Bank, which is Mr. Kganyago. For those abangamazi, Mr. Kganyago, that is the guy that signed our money. So if you have a 10 rand note, 20 rand note, 50 rand note, or 100 rand note, you can check. So this is a very important individual in South Africa. So usually he speaks every quarter of a year. So a quarter will be after 3 months, then he will speak. So they expect him to speak again in June, in September, and so on and so forth. So today he was addressing the issue of interest rate. So interest rates, I have done a video where I was explaining things like inflation and also interest rates. So what he told us about interest rate today is that it's going to increase by 50 basis points. And I've actually explained this before. If you do check my videos, 50 basis point will be 0.5%. So basically 100 basis point is 1%. So if it's 200, then it's going to be 2%. That is how you're going to convert the basis point into percentage. Reason why they use this basis point, I have no idea. For me, it's just like another way of confusing people. Just like how they put those companies listed on JSE in South Africa. If you check them online, you will see their share prices will be listed in cents, not in rand, but it will be a cent in cent. Otherwise, so this 50 basis point, which is 0.5%, this is how it's going to affect you. If you are paying a bond, you are paying for a house. That means on your monthly installment that you are paying, be it it's a bond, be it it's a loan from the bank or wherever registered loan shark that you use to take that loan, your loan or whatever debt that you have, it's going to increase by 0.5%. Given you do not have something called fixed interest rate, because when it's fixed, that means it doesn't increase, so it stays where it is. So if you are paying a bond or you are paying for a car and you did not sign for a fixed interest rate, that means it's going to increase by 0.5%. So you can expect to be paying more than what you were paying previously. So a lot of people, they might think, well, such things do not affect them. Inflation, interest rates, repo rate. And in actual fact, it does. So as it is, our interest rate is sitting at 7.75%, and then our inflation is sitting at 7.34%. And I always tell you guys this important information. Look at this rate that I'm speaking about and look at how much they increase your salary. My salary last year, I think it was increased by 4.5 or 4.3%. So if you look at the inflation rates and the interest rate, it's always above your salary. So basically, we are in a trap whereby we will always be struggling. That is how the financial system, unfortunately, is made. Okay guys, so that is why we always stress you, and invest and spend, because the current financial system and also financial atmosphere, things, the way the things are happening, it's really gonna make things tough for us, and it's not gonna get better anytime soon by having a look of things. Because one of the things that he spoke about, the governor of South African Reserve Bank, is the Russia in war. Buffett, we are in South Africa. We have nothing to do with that war, and we can't do anything about that war. But unfortunately, because we live in a democratic global community, we are also affected, because there might be things that we need from Russia. Example, oil. So now, if they're having these sanctions and also they're having this problem of war, that might lead to oil prices increasing. And then the next thing now, you'll see they will announce that the oil prices are going up. Another very important point that they spoke about was the fact that the consumers are using credit card to buy groceries, and there's actually an increase on the number of people who are doing this. So that should tell you things are really not easy for people out there, and things are not going to be easy anytime soon if we look at how things are going. But otherwise, I hope you find the information that we are giving you guys useful and informative. Otherwise, do continue liking our videos, subscribing to our channel, and also share, and also just follow us please on our social media platforms. Do not forget, we always tell you SNL Academy, and invest and spend that money. There is a reason why you have to spend your money after you